Welcome back to Kruznik's Sanctuary and Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Kruznik X, along with Arya Stormborn. Tenma Sabeda.
Heyo.
Baron Boop Boop.
Hello.
And Lord Fireaxe.
Yo.
The story so far. Our investigation of Sharlayan has borne fruit in the form of one place called Labyrinthos. But it's unsure what is residing within such clandestine area. But I have a feeling we're about to go visit. So, let's get right on to it with the next quest in the Endwalker storyline, A Labyrinthine's Descent. We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back.
A hard time hearing that name, but I was trying to laugh.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we bothering running there when we have a perfectly good aetherite? But first, I must poke a friend.
Poke. Okay. Would you hurry pokes other men? That's my job.
Yeah. So I don't need to worry about other men.
And not even a response. Connecting to data center. Come on, you stupid data center.
Sorry, Helene was all like, "No ears yet? No bun ears? I'm saddened." Oh, and I did it again. I ran right past the aetherite. Eh, well, I'll just take this one.
Okay.
Wait, oh, right. To the studium, where Arya is already well ahead of us.
Well, ahead of you. I was already here.
If I hadn't got distracted. Anyway. Welcome back, Chris. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Yeah, something about a gigantic labyrinth. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo, it certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Y'shtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Chris and Alisaie learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetuated by the Telophori is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, The Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. What should we expect down there? Oh, I would hate to spoil that surprise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Wait. There is a guy named here named Bevis, or should it be Beavis? I'd say Beavis.
Definitely Beavis. I've been waiting for you guys to see that. I've been wanting to scream out, "Yo, butthead!" this whole time, but you know.
Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Follow Alisaie and try not to fall behind. Off we go, then. You call this a brisk walk. I walk faster than her on a given basis. It's pleasant here amongst the trees. But we really should move along. Yeah, probably move a little faster, eh, girl? Now we run. Try to keep up.
What's her definition of running?
Keep to the path. Straight ahead. Up here. Oh, I have a feeling I know where we're going. The Rostra. Not far now. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. I did attune to that one.
You attuned to all of them.
Oh, hello. And a chocobo keep. In Charlene
Bark.
clothes.
Quah.
Where?
Bark.
Alright. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of scouring permission of our group for our group's descent. Right. Everyone onto the lift, and down we go. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Prepare for ear rape.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Man. Well, at least it's not as much ear rape as when they first introduced it.
That's one hell of a light.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Charlium itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Damn.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Oh boy, what's going on with Cryle?
Did you call to me just now?
No.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Dizzy, huh?
Sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Alright, now how bad is the ear rape now? Okay, not as bad as when we first heard about this place from FanFest. Good to know. Anyway, let's gather some information.
Gathering information.
Dobbin? You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore. Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped on our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Your exchange with Dobbin has taught you about taking stock in Labyrinthos. Let's head this way.
Yay! Yay!
Kiev?
Talk to.
Let me think, let me think. The rare seed should be item 1058, human seeds 1059, snowballberry 1060, or were they 1061? Ah, my head feels like it's been stuffed with moco grass! Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Corthan carrots for the Girabanian carrots? What then? Your exchange with Tiev has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos.
And a nice...
And a nice what?
Lady having a bit of a meltdown.
Yeah.
And
anyway.
I think I have someone in a free company by that name, too. How about that?
Erinville.
Yeah.
You're here to give help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Erinville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. Alright. Cryo. Any luck, Chris? What tales did the gleaners have to tell? 1, 2, 3. Boop.
1, 2, 5.
So, this grand operation began without warning. And for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. Oh, shit. Yeah, just, clothes might be needing wash. We were right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. We now have Ethernet access to the Hall of Artifice, Labyrinthos. Alright, let's continue. We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Chris, I have an idea. Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting! Let's go! As Arya runs ahead of us. You wish to help me find the marmots? I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you offer out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. The name is Erinville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Nanjian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack. Gently, of course. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot. Or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck.
Yay.
Alright. So they're close. Well, we look around, take out whatever pisses us off.
don't step on that.
Do what? I don't care. Damn it, I didn't get to do Confiteor.
Final Fantasy II Thunder 3.
Oh, there it is.
What? Where? Alright. Me. I think it's dead.
Nope. Barely have you readied the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. It's the paladin's version of holy. Oh, Tenma's out and about. Ahead of us.
What's he doing?
No clue. But we continue to try to catch up.
Yes.
Playing with my ball hairs.
Arya, where are you going? Well, we might as well help the other. Because, yep, saw that coming.
Might have boxed it up. Not sure yet. Oh, right in here.
All right, get the sack. The rodent nimbly evades your grasp before once more disappearing into the trees. Sorry, just hearing those notes reminded me of Jurassic Park.
Love those movies. They're dumb movies, but I love them.
Okay.
Where are you people? Where are you?
Hey, wait for us. Ooh, ether current. And trolls in the way of my ether current.
They must die.
We must kill them with extreme prejudice. You know, you never hear about someone killing with just mild prejudice.
Yeah. Or so prejudice. Yeah, you're just kind of in the way. Something to do.
Nothing personal, you're just kinda in the way of business. Now, if you weren't in the way, we wouldn't have this problem, but you're in the way, so...
And so here we are.
These trolls kind of look like giant bear dogs.
Now where is amendment?
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
I have a feeling I know.
Where?
Found it. Back up the cliff with you. Now, maybe you won't run. 'Cause we've been through this bullshit before. More prepared for its speed this time, you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. God, that was an ordeal.
Yeah. Now we can return.
Yep. What a frickin' drag, though. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Ah, there's the odd moment out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now in perpetuity. The same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honorable members of the Forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Chris. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost mammoths? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I'm Kryl of the Students of Baldessian. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer you more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? So, we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far.
Cheering.
What's that? Oh, I guess Boop Boop is listening or talking to someone else. We've also discovered when the operation was begun, the Forum contacted the Gleaners' guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telophoroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. And I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telophoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion. Yeah, it seems likely. But let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeon? From there we can reach the tower, the lower... Ugh. Kryl! What's wrong? I'm fine. Truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeon. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. Shall we all go together or as a caravan?
Yeah, go together, you can drive.
Okie doke. Load up, peeps.
Alright, here.
And while Arya sits there going, Chris, can we stop for ice cream?
Oh my... Could you get out of my head?
And we still have those Hershey pies in the freezer.
Freshly made. I squeezed them out myself.
Don't fucking ruin Hershey pies, dude. Well, guess there's more Hershey pies for me.
Excuse me, sir. That parking space is reserved for Jimmy's mom.
I thought it was Stacy's mom. I heard she's got it going on.
But wait, isn't Stacy's mom Jesse's girl? I could have sworn that was the case. Last time I checked, her number was 8675309.
Yeah, it was written on the bathroom wall.
Anyway. Behold, the Archaeon. As Numenon serves as Sharlayan's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building, you see, is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of Sharlayan's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Alright. We gotta attune, first and foremost, and on top of that, a mess was made here in the sanctuary, so we gotta...
Was
we
so
got
it was Chris.
Yeah.
Technically, it was a ghost.
Ah.
Great. So your grandfather's haunting us now.
And now we have the gemstone exchange. Now, where's the chocobo porter? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're going to take a, at best, 15-minute break. We will continue this in the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch or live from PlayStation, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here's the links. We'll see you in the next episode.